Talk Your Ish Liz podcast. I am Liz, of course. Who else would it be? Samantha? No, it's me, Liz. And I had a couple of glasses of wine, but I digress. Because today I want to talk about ageism. I don't have a definition for it, and I know that there may be a definition for it somewhere in Webster's dictionary, but I didn't look it up because I just want to freestyle with this one. And I did write down a couple of pointers because I'd be so curious when people or young folk use that term old. Like they use the term old for people who are like 30. And I'm 48. I know I look great, but I'm 48. I'm less than 2 years, less than a year and a half away from being 50 years old. And I plan on having a party. Just don't know what I'm doing, maybe a little cruise, something getaway. I don't know. It's not going to be anything big. It definitely ain't going to be no damn birthday dinner party. I'm not doing that. But I'm just curious about a couple of things when it comes to ageism. Number one is like, why do young people use the word old as an insult? Because I be so curious, like, do young people, when they think or when they say these things, like using 30 as old, I'm like, do they plan on just all committing suicide on their 30th birthday because they feel like they're going to be old? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And also, like, I'm a 70s baby, 74 to be exact. And I know some 80s and 90s and 2000 babies that look older and ran down and run over more than me. And I'm almost 50. But I digress. But I'm just so curious as to why do people feel like being up in age is a bad thing? Do you guys know that at 48, I can do the same thing that you guys do at 18 and 28 and 38 and probably can do it better? I mean, the only difference between maybe a 19, 18-year-old and a 48-year-old is I feel like we should be, at our age, more established, not involved in any foolishness, because a lot of people my age still be involved in like foolishness and he say, she say, and stupidity. Now, that is just dumb to me. But I don't know why ageism is such a big thing and why people use it as an insult. Like a young person's favorite line is, well, you old. Yes, I'm older. And I'm living a fabulous, great, peaceful life. And some of y'all are younger and be depressed, ran over, ran through, run down, broke, on drugs. Damn. Y'all really be doing some stuff out there, don't y'all? Young people. But you know, for me, the next time a person call me old, I'm just going to tell them, keep on living. Keep on living, because that's what's going to happen. And I'm a firm believer in you're only as old as you feel. You're only as old as you look. And I know, a lot of times people are like, well, a lady don't tell her age. I don't know, why not? Shit. Not telling ages is part of the reason R. Kelly ass is in trouble. I'm just saying. But I feel like, why wouldn't I tell somebody how old I am when they ask? I don't mind telling someone that I'm 48. I tell them I have 2 adult children. I have a 24-year-old daughter. I have a 28-year-old son. I have a 3-year-old grandbaby. I'm not ashamed of none of that shit because I feel like I do good for myself. I'm living life. I take trips when I want to take trips. I shop how I want to shop. I got my own house. So why would I be not want to tell a person that I'm up in age? Shit don't bother me. But for some reason, young people feel like getting old is like a bad thing. I'm here to tell y'all, getting old is great. You get to do what you want to do, come and go as you please. Your mama them can't tell you nothing. You get to live life how you want to. As long as you're not committing any crimes and you're living life the right way. But it's like so much you do when you're older. It's like don't burn yourself out when you're young. So you get my age, you don't really look like it. If you run yourself to the ground when you are young, that's why sometimes you do see people who are like 38, 48 that look 78 because they lived a hard knock life. You don't have to live a hard knock life because it's available for you to do. That's all I'm saying. Let yourself grow old. Let yourself grow old gracefully. When I tell you it is so much that you can do at my age, like you guys will be really, really surprised. You don't have to do everything when you're young. And I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because at my big age, right, 48, why do people try to say I'm an influencer? I had asked my son today, I was like, you think I'm too old to be an influencer? And he was like, no, it's people older than you that do it. So a lot of people don't know this, but at my big age of 48, Instagram is now paying me for videos. It's not a whole bunch of money now because I don't do a whole bunch of videos, but I plan on picking up on it. But I am starting to get paid. I've been monetized on Instagram, my old ass. I officially opened today an Amazon storefront where I'm able to use my URL, my link to have a shop on my TikTok, where I can like post things that I may buy at the link. You guys can purchase it from the link. So I also did that at my big old ass age. I'm really close to being monetized on TikTok itself. I have like 9,755 followers. At 10,000, I'm able to monetize, but I am able to right now do certain things with companies through TikTok. I've been doing like my investigation, so I am able to do certain things where I'm able to create videos tagged into those companies and get paid for it if they select my videos as an ad. I'm able to do that at my big old age. And once my YouTube gets to the point where I'm able to monetize it, that'll be another source of income for me. So I'm going to try to use all of these platforms, my old ass, use all of these platforms and bank the money, So you're never too old to do any of these things. You guys can do it at 22, 32, 42, 52. Don't let these young people make you feel like you old. And you guys can still drop it like it's hot when you old. I don't know why y'all feel like we can't do these things. Do y'all young people know how much fun we have at our age? Like, listen. When I tell you we have fun in our 40s, then we have fun. But the difference is when you're young and when you're older, you're able to easier finance your fun. You don't have to ask somebody for money. You build up your credit. You start saving. You put money to the side. You're able to make things happen. And these are the things you do when you get older. I don't know why y'all feel like getting old is a crime. All I want y'all to do is allow yourself to get older, and you will see that, damn, life is really great at 48. Oh, I guess I did that. But yeah, I really don't like the ageism stuff. I don't see it happen on like shows like, I'm gonna use Real Housewives of Potomac as an example. For some reason, a couple of seasons ago, Giselle, how do you pronounce her name? Because she's a hating ass mama. But every time she talked about Karen, the Grand Dame, she talked about her as like she like just old her age, or she be her Geritol and things like that. But if y'all watch Real Housewives of Potomac, Karen is the baddest on there. And she's the oldest. She carried herself better than them. She dressed better than all of them. She presents herself better than all of them. And she is the oldest one on that show. So that's why people got to stop throwing out this you old, because you are never too old to do anything. If you can drop it like it's hot at 25, you can do the same thing at 45. If you want to skydive at 25, you can do the same thing at 45. Just make sure your heart ain't bad and you take your medication. But you can still do it. Don't let nobody tell you differently. I don't know why ageism is even a thing. Like, I don't understand that. I remember one time my daughter was getting her hair done. I think she got some braids like some years ago. And she was like, oh, this old lady did my hair. So I'm thinking the lady like 90 years old. And I'm like, how old is the lady? I think she said like 30. If she, child, listen, that's why I said these old people, these young people feel like we are just like, I really believe that in the day of ageism with the young people, And with us being born like in the 70s, I really and truly believe that these kids think that we were slaves. I really believe these kids think that we were slaves. But I just want people to just cut out the ages and stuff like we're all growing old gracefully, or we all want to grow old gracefully. I know I want to grow old gracefully and beautiful. And I'm a TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff until I can't TikTok and Instagram llama. So y'all want to say that I'm too old to do those things? You can say I'm too old till you blow in the face. Guess what? I'm still gonna do it and make my little bit of money on the side. And what do people do? And do this? I'm with you. I can do that too at 48, but not too much because I'm still a professional. But anywho, that's really all I wanted to say about like ageism. Like y'all need to let that crap go. We are not old. We are seasoned. We just been around the sun a few more times than you guys. That's all. Y'all gonna get here. Be patient. Again, like I said, keep living. You're gonna get here. It's gonna happen. Anywho, again, this is Talk Your Ish Liz podcast. Of course, I am Liz. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And you know what? I never tell y'all, but you know that little bell, the little notification button? Y'all need to hit that button too when y'all subscribe. So whenever I release a video, or put a video out, you get a notification to let you know that I'm on your Zoom. That's about it. Y'all be easy. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good night, or whenever you watch this video. Bye-bye.